again, it's on. Welcome back to Opinion Nation. Listen, we've got some riveting topics scheduled, so let's get started. Get right to it. Ladies, gentlemen, how are you today?
Great.
Excellent.
Y'all sure? Like niggas is a little
No, we
a little
great.
hesitant on the. Everybody good? No one's seen any aliens today. No invasions. No Biden didn't collapse. Nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, man. Relationships are huge in the zeitgeist right now, and I kind of want to throw a question at the panel, right? A relationship question, and it is such. It is this: is marriage still worth it? Valerie, go.
Yes, absolutely. The reason I say that is because of building that partnership with someone, having that very close person that is basically your best friend, your confidant, your heart, your soul. It means a lot these days. It's very hard to find that. And yeah, we all have good friends in our life, and acquaintances, but there's something special about having that one partner that can be your everything.
Valerie,
And when I
do
say
you are you a one partner woman?
I am, I 100% am. And
This
so when I'm
app,
dealing
this
with
app has a
something,
lie detector. I just want everybody to know before we get started. The app
right.
actually has a lie detector, and you'll get shot just in case. Like the new technology is crazy, so just be careful. You can get shocked this evening. Okay, Kenny. Kenny, you there? Kenny's not there. Kenny, you
Uh-oh.
there? Look, Kenny looking like he's in the new movie Scream coming up. Okay. Kenny, can you hear us? Okay, cool. Preem,
Yeah.
is it worth it to get married in what they call 2023? It's not 2023 here. It's a whole nother. But where you guys are, 2023, is it worth it to get married?
Yeah, I think so. If you got the right one, you got to find the right one, though. There's too many jokers out there that's playing a lot of games and want the wrong thing. You want to get the clout and the marriage and the babies and you half your money and your everything. But if you get that one special one and the one real one, the one with the love and all that good stuff attached to it, yeah, you better marry her because the world will ruin her.
Is it possible though, bro? Like, is it
Clearly
like,
not for me. I ain't been married yet, so.
and here you are, straight male with children,
yeah.
but no marriage.
No marriage. I don't know what's the deal, but I found a couple ones that was close, but no cigar. You know what I mean?
Okay, we're gonna have to explore more. We're gonna have to explore more. Miss A.
Hey. So that's a wide question. Because it really depends on the person. I feel like what your goal and what your hope is. What does marriage look like to every individual? It just depends, So for me per se, so
yeah, for you per
yeah.
se. And by the way, my name's not Percy, but anyway, go on.
I want to seek the kingdom of heaven first, and then I know that all those things will be added to me. So for me, it's nothing that I'm looking for. I know that if it's for me, it's going to be added to me, and that's the faith that I have in marriage.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay. And just keep it light. Just come, Kenny. Kenny is just like
14 years in, almost 15 years in. I'm gonna say yeah. I found, I guess, the right one. So you have to have that one that's down. Let's put it this way. Me and my wife have a theme song. I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we together. Honey, I'm good all by myself, but you make me better.
Amen.
So if you ain't got that.
Who is that? Is that Luther Vandross? Who's saying that?
That ain't Luther. That's
who is that?
Fabulous.
Yep.
Yes.
Fabulous out here giving marriage bars.
a force by yourself and had her to make y'all movement together, I don't know if it's going to work.
I'm a force when we're together. I love that song too.
Oh.
Yep.
That's my theme song.
Oh,
Who did the singing on that?
Yeah, someone else did the singing.
clearly Ashia did.
Neo did the singing.
Neo,
Oh,
yeah,
Neo.
yeah,
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
hey, everybody.
Pop culture.
Neo did the singing.
Oh,
Yep.
everybody-
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Neo did the singing. But
2000
I heard it. I
babies
seen
out
the
here.
face
Okay,
and everything.
cool.
I just couldn't get it. But yeah, Neo. Yeah.
All right, well, look, Ty. Ty, are you there? I can't hear you.
Yes, sir. Here I am.
Yo, listen,
My
listen.
bad. Here I am.
In 2023, brother, is marriage still worth it?
I believe so. I mean, I'm not currently, but
Oh,
I believe
okay.
so. I would like to be.
I love a couple cats on here not married, but like, yeah, no, marriage is still worth it. That's
Yeah, I mean, that was my theme song too, brother. When I was married, I'm a movement by myself, but I'm a force when we're together.
Yes.
You know?
So everybody got the mantra. Okay, Kenny.
He was married though.
Kenny's been a leader a long time. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
You know why? Because it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous to just be hopping around and switching from partner to partner. And
But
there's
if
no
you look at
stability in it.
Instagram, that's what everybody's doing, Val.
It seems like it, but I'm pretty sure, if they had to have, like, if they could have what they wanted, they'd want that one person.
All
That
right,
is
now,
true.
I
That's
hear
true.
y'all, but the landscape suggests otherwise. I see a whole lot of Owen and John Doe. Like, that's what I see. I hear the kumbaya in y'all voices. Y'all must have just came from mosque, church, you know what I mean? Synagogue.
No, but then
I
people
understand.
shouldn't get married. That's like having a baby. You should know who you having a baby with. That's like for the rest of your life. It's just like marriage. You should know who you're marrying.
And again, this is very Pollyanna. I love it. Like, okay, what world? Where y'all coming from? Is there tickets to this world that y'all talking about? Because I don't see it.
So I was, I've been divorced for 3 years now. I was married for 8. We were together for 9.
Testimony.
And I'm gonna be honest, that's my best friend, like, still to this day. And I'm gonna be honest, like, if we just, could have whatever, I believe, to still be married. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'll never find anyone like that. But I'm talking about like things that you share with a person and, a person knows you. If I was to get into a car accident today, would you be able to take care of me? If I had to wear a Depend, would you change my Depend? You see what I'm saying? Would you feed me? And so those are, real things that you're looking for. And I get what you're saying. There's no substance in 23. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say, like, to be honest, no, it's not worth it, but that's not right to say. But, being divorced and knowing what real love is, I would say, yeah.
No, the truth comes out, though. Listen, let the truth set you free. Didn't another book say that? Didn't somebody write that in song somewhere?
Well, let me ask you this. Is it people more selfish nowadays?
Yep.
And
Yes, absolutely.
It's all about me.
It's all about self.
And instead of the team.
Yeah.
What you mean? What you mean? Ain't that capitalism? What you mean?
Well, listen, you can be capitalist and still be married. I mean, if you ain't still about the team, people want.
Yeah, a lot of rich people.
People don't know what a sacrifice is. People don't know what endurance is. People don't know what stable, what solid means.
People don't know what commitment is
today.
Let me bring in a brother that don't know much either. He has an I in his name, and he don't know nothing about team either because there's no I in team. Cronus, is marriage still worth it?
Yeah.
Are you married? Are you married right now?
No, I'm not yet. Okay. But it's worth it.
That's right. That's right.
Supreme is not married. Cronus is not married. Chris is not married. But marriage is the way to go. And Valerie is not married.
I'm not married.
And Ashia is not married anymore.
I was married. I was married.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Marriage is worth it because love is everything. God said he is love. And to be with him in that is everything.
Who is loving out here? Where is the love? Who is love?
I want
when I
love
walk down the
though.
street.
I want love. It's not the easiest thing to find, and I haven't been putting a lot of energy into finding it, but I would love to have love. You know, I would love to have that one person and have that marriage.
Let me find out.
Married.
Let me find out right now, Val. What's your address and phone number? Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm not
So you
gonna
don't
put
want
that
no
out
love.
there.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what you want love. What's your address, IP address, and phone number right now? Go ahead.
I can give you my Instagram.
See, if you really wanted love, you wouldn't be on Instagram.
Oh, that's crazy. No.
Instagram.
It's avenues all around, man.
Yes, avenues all around. That's for sure.
Like you can find it at Acme. You can find it in on the gram. You can find it on MySpace. It don't matter where
You can find love, Chris, on the gram. You can find love.
I'm sure you can.
I mean, people have found it.
Are y'all avatars? Are y'all real people? Are y'all like bots?
People have found it, Don. People have found love on the ground. Now, let me just say this. My daughter got married last October, and it just was the most amazing thing to see that love again, that pure love with no premonition, no like, you know, when you get older, it's harder to find that because you're set in your ways, you do things a certain way. Like it's a little bit more difficult, but to see that young love, it's a beautiful thing.
How did it make you feel, Val? How did it make you feel?
Oh, I was just in heaven. My heart smiled. Like my heart was just like so happy.
We
like
should
my
bottle
heart.
it. We should bottle it and sell it. It seems like it
I really wish I could. I wish I could.
Knock it off.
It was just so natural, and just to see, you know, and they're millennials, you know, and they're finding love.
All right, I got one for you then. Speaking of daughters, I don't know who all here has children. Actually, I do, but I'll pretend like I don't. Would you advise your daughter to secure a great career first or a great man first? Kenny, go.
That's a tough one because it's not about, in the end, it's not about just the money. It is. I try to tell people, and I talk to people.
In the name of feminism, be careful with your words, Kenneth.
What I tell them is, again, it become the y'all. If you're not about y'all, then it's not going to work. You can have a career all day, and no man, she still can find happiness. But if she find that person, you can't sit up there and wait and say, let me get my career right. That person, it might come today, might come 10 years from now.
What you mean? Wait a minute. I'm a queen. I am a career woman. I have gone to school for 4 years. What you mean? You're a man. You're just talking that man stuff, Supreme.
Yeah. I got 2 daughters, and me being an artist, I went for mine. I'm still going for me being an artist. That's why love has eluded me, because being an artist is tough. Being a woman that love an artist is even tougher, because I still say I don't know if I could be Mr. Little Kim. I don't know. So it's hard to be Supreme. And I accept that. But
wait a minute, that's MLK.
My daughters,
that's literally MLK.
Right. For my daughters though, I say, go for what you want to go for. You went to school, you going to college. One is getting ready to graduate, and she had a boyfriend. They broke up just like recently broke up. So, and I thought it was the little perfect little thing, the perfect little couple where I would have been like, yo, you can have your career and your boyfriend. But now I'm like, yo, forget the love thing, because now you got to start all over. So you almost at the point where you're starting where you want to be in your career. So go for your career. If you find love in the process, that's great. Keep open mind for it, but go for your career, because that's what's going to sustain you for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? You broke and in love don't mix.
Oh, that's
very true. But why can't you have both? So, like for instance, with my daughter, her and her boyfriend both were in school. They both graduated from USC, and they both have their careers, and they grew together. And so nothing's wrong with growing together either, right?
Nope. That's why I say if they would have stayed together, and it was the perfect little couple. He graduated this year, she's graduating next year. They'd have been awesome. It'd have been a power couple. He'd have been doing what he do. She'd have been doing what she do. My thing is, don't get too focused on his career. hopefully he don't get too crazy and focus on your, just you got to still do what you got to do to deal with your individual career. But together, y'all, like you said, the force together. You're great apart, but the force together. But if you don't have that other side, you better go and go for the force by yourself and do what you got to do. And
very modern retorts. Very modern. Ashia, you do have a youngster, a youngling, yes?
I do. I have a 21-year-old
daughter or young man?
A son.
Okay. Well, let's pretend like your son. Hey, it's the times is transgender. Hey, is that wrong to say?
Oh.
It's a girl now.
Got it. So yeah,
you can just do that. Like you can do that. What are you talking about? Kenny, you can be the airplane you've always wanted to be when we were children. Kenny always ran up and down the street like he was an airplane.
Sometimes you can flip.
And I was like, Kenny, why is Kenny always? Kenny wants to be an airplane when he grows up. All right,
I could be trans aerospace.
Wow.
Ashia, if you had a daughter, would you advise her to go for her career first or her man first?
Neither one.
Oh.
Neither one.
How you gonna survive on? Oh.
I would advise. I would neither one. Of course, it would be school, but I lead my son to seek the Lord first. Like I said, seek God, and all things, seek the kingdom of heaven, and all things will be added to you.
Okay, if we're gonna do it like that, if this is what we're gonna do, okay, then if we're gonna do that, then that book also talks about the man being the head. So how can you move forward without the man if you out here a whole female? If you go by that book.
And if you don't have a man in your life, an insignificant one in that case, you do have a head. The Lord is your head. You see what I'm saying? Until he gives you a head. Yes.
Wait a minute, though.
Well, for me, I can't speak for everybody.
But it's a for me thing. But don't that book? Is that book supposed to be for everybody that's down with the book? Not just it's my personal.
No, well, we can't interpret it the way we want, and we can't use it when we want it to work for us.
Yo, niggas be having personal saviors. Think about it.
The word stands truth by itself. I just add myself to it because it can't add to me. I have to be added to the word. So I'm not trying to just say
that's real tricky. Just real tricky. What the word is first? Who's on second? What? See.
But no, I'm just being honest, you guys. I mean, because my son, I had him at 19. And for real, it was never about and he's into video games, just speaking on he's into video games, but that's just, and not to be like I'm all the Bible or anything like that. But I stand on something, and so I do stand on that, and I stand on the word, and it's giving me great results. And so that's why I stand on it the way I stand on it, but, he's into video games. I don't really even agree with that. This world is just messed up. I mean,
he's not even into girls. He's into video games. That's a
you
whole
see what I'm saying?
So, Ty, if you had a daughter, would you advise her to strive for a great career first or a great man first?
Well, I actually have two daughters, right?
Oh, okay. We can play along.
One, yes, pretty much so. One in college and one in high school. The one in college, they're both being groomed to prepare for their husbands.
Oh. A biblical man.
Pretty much. They're both heavily in church. So I heard what's her name?
Ashia. She's a pseudo-biblical woman.
I heard her say, her beliefs, and I'm driving, so I had someone else talk at the same time. But I agree to a great degree that yes, marriage is real. Yes, I'm teaching my daughters how to prepare for their husband, which part of it is being submissive, which means being humble. The Bible just doesn't say wives submit to their husband. It says husbands submit to their wives also.
Come on now.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Hold on, brother.
Come on.
I don't have that version What version is
but
that?
it
You
exists.
Is that the
It's
hood
there.
version?
You
Is
can
that the
pick
Philadelphia,
NIV.
Southwest Philadelphia
You
version?
can pick NIV. You can pick King James version. You can pick New King James version. You can put NSV, whatever version you want to read it in.
This
Right.
is why. This is
So-
what happened. This is what happened when I started moving away from the church. The different interpretations that confuse me, and that's why I started moving away from the church. See?
Well, here's the thing. I will say this. One of my elders, he said somebody asked him what Bible should he get, and he's told them the one that you're going to read. So whichever version makes sense to you, it's the same scripture, just worded a little different.
On the next on.
That was a feature pause. Like, what happened?
That was a commercial. I promise you, that was a commercial.
Like, it just got real quiet all of a sudden.
Listen here, man. I got one last question for everyone. We up against it. We about to get out of here, but just indulge me. Ashia,
Yes.
are you black?
No, I'm African American.
Hold that thought. Hey, Preem, are you black?
Yeah, I'm black. I'm pretty much black.
Ty, you look brown, but are you black?
So I usually put OTB on my applications, like other than black.
Anything but.
Yeah, OTB. Like I'm like a mutt. I'm like Native American. I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like OTB. I don't know what it's a lot in there. Like I got blonde hairs. I asked my mom who's my dad. Was it Irvin or the milkman?
Oh.
You look
Kenneth Mickens.
African, so I thought he was African.
Can I be honest?
No. Kenneth Mickens, are you black?
Unapologetically black. I'm gonna go black to the core.
Okay.
Valerie, are you black?
Well, I am actually quite a few things. So my mom is from Guyana, so I'm Guyanese. My dad's from Trinidad. I'm Caribbean.
You got a little Indian in your family. You got a little Indian in your family.
Yes. So I'm basically mixed up as well. And so, but I am, when people look at me, what do they see? Black. Or brown. I'm brown. I'm actually brown.
Yeah, Trinidad.
Are you black?
I need some doubles.
Doubles, yes, man. Roti.
Yes. My bad, G. I didn't hear the question because I was too busy talking that Trinity talk. I'm sorry.
Too busy being black. Chris, are you black?
I'm indigenous, so I'm undecided.
Oh. Indigenous, are you?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm from the tribe, so
Chris gets the winner's square this evening.
Does he?
Because while I love our cultural references to a color that is the sky, and while as a childhood friend of mine, Kenny Mickens was called black 10 million times. I promise you. I promise you. We called him black. He was black. None of us actually on this panel are black. Not legally and not literally. It's a cultural distinction that the white folk have given to us. Now, we all are very astute beings up in here, but we're very culturally astute beings too. So I understand what we're clinging to. I understand what we love. I'm black and I'm proud. I get it. But I ain't never been black a day in my life. That's what the white folks said when I was here already. Nigger.
Now, are you asking, are we a color or are we?
I asked you, are you black?
I said I'm brown.
I go by what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking.
Look at niggas now. I said I was 10. No,
you didn't answer. You didn't answer it correctly.
It's
Now
my circumstances.
It's okay.
Niggas
it's
coming
how
for
I
your winter
feel.
circle,
It's how I
Chris.
see things.
I see.
Those
This
is
is
what
always
make me
Kenny,
black.
brother. Kenny was always a competitive cat. He's coming for your winning circle, brother. I'm telling you
Yeah,
right
black
now.
is not a race.
I see.
He's not
I
going
see.
for it. He's not
Not
going
about
for
it.
having a
Color.
winning
He
circle
got the
that
winning
he's not
circle,
in.
but I'm just telling you, I'm not thinking black as a color. I'm thinking black as what I am.
The Black's Law
defines me as.
Dictionary that governs this country's law, maritime law, that is, distinguishes black as literally nothing. No origin, no country, nothing. Slave.
Devoid of like.
Devoid of. So you don't want to go at least into a legal circumstance talking about I'm black. Word. It is something that our folk need to know. It is a
some variations of the word says that black is evil and dark and is no good.
Right.
Oh, well, I'm not going with that. I'm not going with that because that's a trick of the devil too. We know how it gets down. Reference culturally, yes, we are black folk. But again, word to the wise, don't go into the ops legal system calling yourself a crayon color. You shall not do well.
Yeah.
Well, I did say I was brown,
in the
Bong.
ops legal system, you already gonna be considered black.
Bung bung.
But I'm wondering why I didn't
You already
win
gonna- you're gonna
because
start
I
off
said
black.
I was brown. So I don't understand. I want to contest. I said I was brown.
Yeah. So
I'm
okay,
contesting.
let's go to that same colonial system and call ourselves brown. Go right ahead, Val. I'll be right outside the court system when you come out in 27 years. I'll be right there. I'll be right there.
I'm just talking about the color of my skin, brown.
Yeah, they
not
could
black.
pick brown
Again,
too.
these are all constructs. Where are you from? What is your origin, Val? What is your nationality, Val? Understand me? Where you
I
come
get
from?
it.
Are you from Zeltar 5? Where are you from? Right. Yeah, I'm
mothership.
close, right? Zeltar 7. That's what I thought. In the neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. It's been a wonderful session once again.
Oh yeah.
I want to go around the room really quick, 30 seconds. We're up against it. Give me a shout out as to where they can find you, Supreme.
Yeah, I'm Supreme the Resurrector. You can find me on at Instagram, Supreme, SUPREEMDR.
Bong
All
bong.
things Supreme, yes.
Ty, where can they get you?
Same place on IG, on all social media. Official TAIBIRCH. Official Ty Birch. Ty Birch. You can Google me and everything will come up. IMBD, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Birch. Ashia, where can they find your fine self and them braids? Where can they find the braids?
They can find me right here on this show. This is where everyone can find me.
Bong bong. I love it.
There it
Listen,
is.
Cronus the Ill. There's no I in team. Where can they find you?
It's an I and win though.
Ooh.
Catch me.
Oh.
Catch me.
I think
Catch
he's
me
coming
on
at you again, Kenny. I think he's coming
Catch
at
me on-
you because you didn't get the win.
Catch me on.
He got
Catch
the
me on.
dub. He got the dub.
Oh gosh, that's crazy. You catch me on Instagram, Cronus the Ill, KRONISTHEILL. I'm also doing a residency at the local LA Fitness. I'm there every Monday through Thursday from 5:45 to about 9 o'clock. Come check me out, get your lift on.
You know,
There it
you're not shooting up skirts or anything like that with cell phones. You're not doing that.
They wear skirts in the gym.
Well, last time I was at the gym, young fella. Kenny, where can they find you at, bro?
I think I'm Kenny _Kendu L. Or Kenny. I'm one of them.
You can have your secretary
On Instagram.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Look for Kendu Mickens. Go to Facebook. Go to
Bong.
Facebook.
And Valerie, last but not least, where can they find your spaceship flying at this evening and next?
Oh, right. Well, I'm at on IG. I'm Val, VALL, Forensic Gal. And you can always catch me hosting my show every Friday at 2 p.m. on onestream.tv. The show is called Cybersecure You.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, thank you all for stopping by. Once again, it's on. Bye, y'all.
Peace.
See you later.
Peace.